What's up, party people? It's me, Opry99er, and I am going to be trying something today that I have not been able to accomplish before. But I have a purpose. I noticed during my playthroughs that I was getting very close to getting the blue crystal before nightfall. And so I asked around, and yes, it is possible to get the blue crystal before nightfall. What this entails is you've got to grind all night through the zombies in Jova on the first night. And then on the first possible frame, when it's first time it's possible, you enter the holy water door where you go and buy the holy water. This is as soon as day comes because you can't go in there at night. And the idea is that if you get in there quickly and get it, and then get out, because the day-night cycle, the time, the in-game day cycle time does not advance when you're indoors. So if you leave the holy water vendor and head straight for Veros to get the chain whip, and then leave straight from there and go straight to Aljiba to get the blue crystal, it is possible within a few seconds to get the blue crystal before nightfall. I don't know if I'm capable of doing it. I don't know if my skill set is good enough. But what I plan to do for this stream is we're going to start off by grinding at night in Jova. And what we're going to do is get our heart count up. We're going to buy the white crystal. Before nightfall, and then as soon as nightfall hits, we're going to grind, and as soon as daytime hits, we're going to be standing right at that door ready to enter and buy the holy water. Once we buy the holy water, we're going to head out of town to the east, and we're going to go all the way, get the chain whip, and then try to get the blue crystal before nightfall. I don't know if I'm capable of it, but I know I'm getting very close. So we're going to use some save states here just to kind of proof of concept and do some practicing and some grinding. I've practiced these sections pretty heavily recently, so my skills have improved, but to string it all together in a run is difficult. So we're not going to be using splits, we're not going to be timing anything, but what I might do is I might start the timer just so that I can get a gauge on at what point during the session I have to be in certain places. It doesn't make a lot of sense right now, but you'll see what I'm talking about when I get rolling here. So we're going to start off just from the beginning, and we're going to have some fun and grind a little bit. That's at the start. And then once the grind is over and we enter the holy water building, I'm going to set myself a permanent save state with a name and a number. It's not going to be a temporary one, and that way I can go back and start this whole process over again. 'Cause I don't want to do the grind over and over. It's just grinding enemies. It's stupid. But it's important for hearts. And once I have that save state, then every time I practice this run, I will be starting from that point. So that's my plan. We'll see how good I can do. I don't have no idea how this is going to go. I am really hot right now, so I'm going to take off my coats. I have two coats on. I work in a distribution center. And it's a little chilly up here in Wisconsin, so I wear a jacket when I work. But then also when I'm outside and it's cold, I have to wear a coat, too, on top of my jacket. Because Tennessee spoiled me when I lived down there. So here we are. This is me with no coats on. It's still a little warm in here. I do have a long sleeve shirt on. But we're going to do our best. So I have nothing to drink, which sucks. I forgot to grab something to drink before the stream, and I don't feel like leaving you guys hanging. So at least let me get through the grind, and then we'll set a save state, and then at that point I'll take a quick break, go grab myself a drink, and then we'll get down to business. This is going to be a lot of fun. First of all, I want to give quick thanks to Burb, Billick, JC, and Castle Freeland for answering questions. Those are all top-level record holders and speedrunners for this game. They've all been very kind to me during my inquiries. I try to catch their streams when I can, so if you guys are interested in watching some very high-level Castlevania II, significantly ahead of what I'm capable of at this point, check out JC on Twitch. That's JAY_CEE. You can look up Castle Freeland on YouTube or on Twitch. Burb is just as it sounds, and then Billick, Billick. Those four guys right there amongst a few others. SBD Wolf is great at this as well. There's a lot of great players, but those 4 have interacted with me personally, and I'm grateful to them for being kind and suffering my questions. And I've been playing this game since the 1980s. I still have my original copy of the game. Here it is. My dad bought this for me back then, and he and I played it back then. But I still have my copy, and I love it. And I got it in some acrylic right now because the box got a little dinged up over the years, and I wanted to stop the damage. So it's not in perfect shape, but who cares? It's my game. I have 2 copies of this game. This is my original copy in the box, and then I have a copy that I actually use on my NES to play pretty frequently. This one here just stays on my desk as inspiration for me. When I look at it, it makes me want to play better, which sounds ridiculous, but probably is ridiculous. But anyway, let's get going here with the Castlevania II. We're going to do this first grind. I don't know how the audio levels are going to be mixed. I don't know if you're hearing too much game and not enough microphone or whatever. Please let me know if you're out there. It is really, really late. It's 3:19 in the morning. I should be asleep. I just got off of work, so I feel like playing a little Castlevania 2. This may not be a long stream because I am tired, but I do want to at least get this save state done and give it one shot to get to the blue crystal before I shut it down for the night. So here we go. I'm not even going to mess with the timer. I'm just going to play. Okay. So first thing we want to do here for speed is get this nice floor drop. There we go. And then we're not going to do the lizard grind because I'm terrible at it. The whole point of this is to be able to do this without the lizards. Eventually, I'm going to be good enough at doing lizards to be able to play it like the good runners play it. But for now, I'm going to grind to the right of town, and then I'm going to grind at night in Jova because the zombies come out at night and all the stores close. For those of you that haven't played this game, the mechanics are very similar to Castlevania 1. There is a different feel to this game. You can probably notice that Simon's sprite is significantly smaller in relation to the screen than it is in Castlevania 1. To me, this is not a downside. This always seemed to me like it just put him in a much larger world in this game. And this is a large world. I mean, compared to Castlevania 1, this is an open world concept. There's lots of okay, I gotta keep my close eye on the clock here. So it is I got time for one more. Now I want to make 100% sure I can get this white crystal before nightfall. So I know I'm heading up here a little early, but I want to get this white crystal before nightfall. That would mean I don't have to get it in the morning. Okay, so I have the white crystal. Now I have to make one stop. So that actually was timed up very perfectly. I couldn't have timed that any better. So that's excellent. All right, now we just grind up here. So we're going to be fighting zombies. The idea is to grind as many hearts as we possibly can before 6 a.m. 6 a.m. is when it turns into light again. And at 6 a.m. I want to be standing right in front of that door you see below us. Right down there. You see that door on that level below? Check it out. Right down there. So I need to get into that door the second that daytime hits. And that was a screw up there. The second it becomes daytime, I need to be inside that door to buy that holy water so I can get the hell out. And I'm going to have to learn a couple of things too. For instance, I have not ever tried, well, I have not tried successfully to do the floor drop on this side of town. There is a difference because on the other side of town you can jump without bonking your head. Over here you're going to bonk your head when you jump. So there is a different setup over here than there is on the other side of town. I'm having really great heart luck right now. I should have started the damn timer and played this thing out. Holy crap. That's alright. I'm not playing a full game tonight. But the heart luck is great. Hopefully I can get this heart luck in a run. I say that and then it starts drying up a little, but we will be leveling up tonight before this grind is over with. leveling from level 0 to level 1. And that's a refill. It refills your health from level 0 to level 1. When you go from level 1 to level 2, it actually increases your health bar. It makes your health bar larger, right? Which means you can take more damage. Okay, I have 89 experience, 128 hearts, so I have plenty of hearts right now. It's 1:26 in the morning. I will be leveling up. Usually I try to level up. I like to be leveled up by 2 o'clock. 3 o'clock is scary, and if I get to 4 o'clock without leveling up, I will reset, typically. Because, look at this, 4 blanks in a row. My heart started off great, now they're tapering off. Because the thing is, if you don't level up by that time, because your level up is based on the number of hearts you've acquired, then by the time you get to, so it's 3:20, so that's late, but it's not too late. By the time you get to the next town to buy the chain whip, you're not going to have enough hearts to buy it. So you need to spend 100 hearts here in town. I've already spent 50, so we need to spend 50 more at the holy water door. When we go in to buy holy water, we spend 50 there. And then we need 150 when we get to the next town to buy the chain whip, right? So I've leveled up. We're in okay shape there. I'm not really concerned about that. I should have enough hearts to buy the chain whip by the time we get there. I won't have enough by the end of the night here, but 5:35. I'm going down. I know I could probably grind a little more, but I want to be 100% sure I make it. So we're right here. We're going to wait. There it is. We're going to go inside this door, and then I'm setting a save state. Okay, so here we go. Okay, we're in. I'm going to buy this thing, and then I'll set the save state. So right now, the outside time is not running. It's not running. So I can sit here forever, and it's not going to affect our day-night cycle. So let me go ahead and set a save state here. So we're going to do save state as, and this is going to be Blue Crystal Challenge. So... okay, we're going to save that into our save state area. So now this is set. And now we are prepared to do this journey. So the idea here is we leave out of town. How many hearts I got here? So you see it's exactly 6 o'clock up there in the top right corner. I have 138 hearts. So all I need is another 12 hearts by the time I get to... Veros, which is the next town that has the crystal in it. So, or excuse me, the chain whip. So give me just a minute. I am going to actually, is there a way I can pause this so we can turn on some different sound without cutting it out? All right, we're going to turn the sound down for just a second. I'm going to play a little thing here until I come right back. So I will be right back. Stick around. We're going to have some fun here in just a minute. So stick around. We're going to do good things. Appreciate y'all for being here, by the way.
After these messages, we'll be right back. After these messages, we'll be right back.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Yeah.
After these messages, we'll be right back. After these messages, we'll be right back.
After these messages, we'll be right back. After these messages, we'll be right back. After these messages, we'll be right back.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Yeah.
After these messages, we'll be right back. After these messages, we'll be right back.
After these messages, we'll be right back. After these messages, we'll be right back. After these
messages, we'll be right back.
After these messages,
We'll be right back. After these messages, we'll be right back.
after these messages, we'll be right back. After these messages, we'll be right back.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
And we're back. Hope you enjoyed the messages. All right. 3:28 in the morning. I'm going to go till 4 o'clock. That's all I'm going to give it. So, okay. Here we are. We are in Jova. We've just purchased the holy water. So we're going to equip that and the white crystal. Now this setup, I may have to work on this for a minute. So give me a minute. I'm going to try to figure out my Y subpixel should be good right now because I just came down the stairs and I haven't done any jump whipping or anything like that. So if I remember correctly, the setup I've seen is you jump up on the blocks, you bonk your head once, and then you should be able to clip through. So we're going to try that setup and see how it does. So bonk your head, back up. Okay, that didn't work. And my inputs for the floor drop were pretty good. So let's try this again. Like, I'm not flawless on my floor drop mechanics, but they're pretty damn good. I very rarely miss if I'm on the right subpixel. So that mechanic is incorrect. Oh, wait a second. That worked all right. Let's try this again. So I jumped up there, I did one bonk, and then I clipped. So let's try that. Jump, one bonk, clip. Okay. That feels pretty good. I'm going to set myself a temporary save state so we can just call it back whenever we want. Okay. So, this is going to be my first test. 6 a.m. exactly. 138 hearts. Let's go. All right. We're off like a herd of turtles. Dude, oh, you know what? I didn't equip my shit. That's a problem. Alright, we're going to start this over. Let me equip this stuff. Reset the save state. Let's do it. Alright, here we go. Well, come on, man. I just had this. What's going on? I may have to restart. Yeah, let's do it. Let's restart. Okay. Everything's equipped. We're going to jump up here. We're going to bonk one time. Interesting. Okay, I think I see what I got to do here. So this is not protocol. This would not be the way I would want to do this regularly, but I think my subpixel's screwy, so I'm going to reset it on the stairs before we head down. So let's do that real quick. Alright, it's going to cost me a couple seconds. That's going to cost me more than a couple of seconds. Let's try it again. Alright, reset. Up, bonk. Man. You just got to get the setup right. That's the biggest thing here. Got to get this setup right. Alright, we're good. Alright, so efficiency is the key here. We want to move efficiently, economy of motion. We want to have no slowdowns if we can avoid it. We need to be fluid, and we need to really... we need to really be precise with our movements here. I'm not going to be chasing hearts. If we get them, we get them. If we don't, we don't. That's not a good way to go. All right, no worries. No worries. We are in a good spot. I feel good about this. All right, efficiency, economy of motion. One of the pieces of advice I got, that was a slowdown. One of the pieces of advice I got from Freeland was, you know, people practice the mansions all the time, which it's very important to practice the mansions, but in order to truly get your speed up, you've got to be efficient at the mechanics of the game. Overworld play is, generally speaking, going to be your biggest time saver, because you spend a lot of time on the overworld, right? So it's going to be a big time saver to practice that stuff. So when I watch really good runners, I always watch for how they play in the overworld. How does their overworld look? Are they efficient? I screwed that up. I screwed that up too. Okay, no worries. We're going to try it again. All right, we're off to a good start here. I haven't played this game in a couple of days, so my hands need to get reacclimated anyway. I can actually be pretty efficient at this game when I'm warmed up. My overworld motion is nowhere near as clean as the guys I mentioned earlier. You want to see overworld domination, watch the world record from JC at 29 minutes and something seconds. Also, if you want to watch a streamer who is consistently running Castlevania II, who does a great job with overworld movement, Castle Freeland's the guy you want to watch. So the guy that I aspire to his run is the guy Billick I was talking about, because he runs the same category. So that would be a floor drop I would love to get, but I'm not going to waste my time. He runs the same category that I run, which is any percent no wrong warp. The reason that I like running any percent no wrong warp and why that category is the one that I want to focus on primarily is that I love the idea of glitches. I love the idea of being able to do floor drops and to do ceiling clips. That stuff is exciting to me. I love it. However, one second. I got to make sure I'm good here. Okay. So it's 11:43. The time has stopped. So we're going to go ahead and save another state here. You know what? I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to save another state. We're going to do this all or nothing. So, damn, I even forgot what I was talking about. But, yeah, so, okay, so we are at the halfway point, basically. And we are almost halfway through the day. Because if we don't get there by 6 p.m., it will become nighttime, and then we lose that day-night cycle, right? So now I have the chain whip, which, as you can see, is different. It's significantly cooler. So when we go back out here, we enter another important stage of the game. This next stage of the game is the trek from Veros to Aljiba. It goes through a cave, it goes through some overworld stuff, and it needs to be efficient and quick. When you get to Aljiba, it's a long walk. You gotta walk all the way to the right of town, all the way up, and then all the way to the left to get to the Blue Crystal guy, because there's no set of stairs on the left side of town, which is really unfortunate. 11:43, it's still morning, it's before noon, we have a chance, let's roll. Well, that ended it. That ended it. Okay, no worries. That's where you gotta be efficient and effective. If I don't have any major knockbacks or slowdowns on this trip, even if I don't think I'm going to make it, I'm going to try because I want to see how far I get. My last run that I was working on, I actually ended up not finishing the run because of RNG. But the last run I was on, I got all the way to the top of town. So I got all the way to the right of Aljiba. Then I went up the stairs and I started making my way left towards the Blue Crystal vendor. Oh, that sucks. And I didn't quite make it. Did not quite make it. All right. Ooh, not good. One more try. There we go. Okay, I'm okay with that. We just got to get good. All right, this feels much better. That's an unfortunate necessity to pause there. And there. I'm not going after that heart. My heart count is good. I don't really need a whole lot of hearts right now. So this is really just a quick speed run. This should take 6 minutes or so total to do this whole run. Did not get the floor drop again. Wait, I already have the... Yeah, I'm going to get the chain whip now. That's right. I almost thought for a second I had the chain whip, but no, that was in... That was in the previous attempt. Luckily about this little speed run here, it's like a mini speed run. You can run the thing 20 times, you know, and spend a couple hours as opposed to a full game. So now we get to see, okay, so now it's 11:42. So was it 11:46 last time? So maybe slightly better than the last attempt. I'm keeping mental notes here of when I entered this room, as far as what time it is in the game. Yes, please. I would love a chain whip. So now we're down to 8 hearts. Which normally I would be focusing on heart acquisition, but because this is not a run, because I just want to figure out how fast we can get there, and if we're even capable, skill-wise, to do this run, I'm not worried about hearts. I need enough hearts to get this chain whip, and I won't need another heart until we finish what we're doing here. So I'm going to exit here, go through the cave to the right. I forget what the name of that part of the world is. All these little areas have names, and I can't remember all of them. I remember all the town names and all the mansion names, but all the little intermediate names, I don't remember all those. So anyway, okay, 8 hearts. No, it doesn't matter. It's 11:42 in the morning. We have a white crystal and a holy water, and we are getting ready to head to Aljiba. You know what? I am going to start a save state here because I don't want to do this whole thing over again. We had a good run to here, so. Okay, this section can be a little tricky because these eyeballs are unfortunate, but the idea would be that you whip that guy on the stairs, you get up here and turn around and kill this guy, jump, kill that guy. There is a better way to do it, where you kill 2 of those guys while you're on the stairs, but it takes a little more precision than I'm willing to put time into learning, so I'm actually going to get a boost here instead of whip. Just hit the guy, let him hit you, and then it saves you a fraction of a second. But sometimes it can be the difference, you know. I'm actually feeling very... Oh, that was bad. I was going to say I'm feeling very good about my chances here, but that's going to hurt. I got to be real good from here on out. Damn, that's gonna cut it. That's gonna kill me right there. That's gonna do it. I don't have the juice now to get there because I had 3 knockbacks and a couple of standing whips I shouldn't have taken. So this is the town. All we have to do is get all the way to the right, go up the stairs, go all the way to the left, and see the crystal guy before it becomes nighttime. And I do not believe that we have enough time to do it. It's gonna turn night before I get there. There it is. Okay. So we have a roughly 8 or 10 seconds there that we need to shave off the time. So we're going to start back here at 11:42 with the chain whip. And we're going to try to get this section down much more cleanly. And if we can, we stand a chance. Let's give it a shot. if we have a clean run from here and we are unable to get there in time, then I will probably have to go back and start from the beginning, because that'll do it right there. Start from the beginning, because if I could have gotten here quicker, then the amount of time I need from here to the blue crystal is shortened. So I think the run to here was good. It probably could have been better. So we're going to make one clean run from here to the crystal. If we make it, we make it. If not, we start from the beginning. But I will not be doing that tonight, because I will be going to bed. So here we go. Attempt number whatever. Doesn't matter. Jump whip here, jump and down whip. Go up, hit this guy at the top. Jump whip that guy. Hit the skelly. I did slow down there a little bit, but that's okay. Do the same thing here. Turn around, jump whip that guy, and let's go. So efficiency is going to be key here. I am going to walk through these guys and take boosts on both of them. That little stop will slow me down quite a bit. That's going to slow me down a little. That'll slow me down a little. One extra jump there is going to hurt. The knockback and the lag. Yep, that's going to ruin the run right there. Let's see how far we get. Curious. And there's no way to speed this part up. Once you get into town, that's it. So I did have some slowdowns there, and that's okay. The idea would be that we just get better and better. Each time we go through this, we want to improve. Or learn something. If you can't improve your time, then you want to learn something. Okay, significant improvement there, right? That's at least 3 seconds of improvement. But I did not get it clean, so let's try that again. So we have the chain whip. Now we're heading. Oh man, that's a slowdown there. Should I stop it and go back? I don't know. That's a slowdown there. I missed the step. We got to avoid any major knockbacks and we'll get further than we did before. So that's a jump whip, so that was good. That saved us a little time. That hurt us there a little bit. I should have jumped. Okay, I accidentally hit the holy water there. Hit the holy water there instead of the whip. We're going to try this again. 11:42 in the morning. Let's roll. We got 14 minutes to grind this, and then it's bedtime. Whoops. Okay, all right. What is going on? All right, solid. No wait. Yeah, I got a little antsy there. Those of you who have not tried Castlevania II because of stigma or whatever, I really suggest you try Castlevania II. It is my favorite Castlevania game, and that's saying a lot, man, because Castlevania 1 was such a huge part of my childhood, but this one was too. And you know, for me, just the memories I have playing this game with my dad, the ambience, the creepiness, the cryptic nature of this game. Now it's gonna screw that. You know, I fell in love with this game, and I fell in love with the fact that we had to ask around. You know, we had to like go to game stores, like, hey, what do you know about Simon's Quest? What do we do when we hit this one spot? We found a wall that we can't get past. What do we do there? You know, that was part of the fun. You know, it was part of the part of the joy of the game for me was learning all that crap with my dad, you know. And you know, he and I, we played a lot of games together back then, and Faxanadu or Fazanadu, however you want to pronounce it. I pronounce it Faxanadu. That's what we always called it. So there's a slowdown there. But those games, and then like Mega Man 2, we played the crap out of that. That's a big slowdown. All right, secondary strat. But we played this game a lot, and you know, it was always it's always a real treat for me to come back to this game after years of not playing it, you know. And recently, I have discovered a really amazing speedrunning community for this game. I was talking about those guys earlier. You know, I think the first guy that I started watching was JC, because he's been doing this for a long time, and you know, world record holder in multiple categories, I think, at one point. And I think he's currently the world record holder of any percent on original Castlevania, Castlevania II, and Castlevania 3 for the NES. He's a guy I look up to a lot as far as how he plays, how he prepares, how he focuses on his runs. Okay, so we had a decent run to here, and we didn't quite make it, so I'm thinking the original run from Jova to Veros. How much farther did I have to go? 3, 4. So I still need to save like 6 seconds, because he's right over here. Yeah, I need to save like 6 seconds somewhere. So we're going to load the save state, the first save state that we did. And that is going to be Blue Crystal Challenge. Okay. So here's the Blue Crystal Challenge. I'm going to save that now that everything's equipped. So now next time we start, we'll start from right here. So out, jump up, bunk your head, floor drop, because I think I missed the first floor drop on the previous attempt before, when I did the temporary save state in Veros. Here we go. Okay. Not bad. You want to try to jump whip as much as you can, or whip while you're falling as much as you can, specifically because it saves time versus standing and whipping. I'm not going to attack that guy. Let's go here. That's a slowdown right there. That's a slowdown right there. I don't think it's enough to cost me the run yet, but we got to stay on top of our game here. Take the boost. Oh, that's a knockback. That's not a boost. Okay. Blue Crystal Challenge. Just make sure, again, it's exactly 6 a.m. So I'm going to save the state here. Let's see. Here we go. Okay. So up, bonk, and drop. Nope. Not good enough. This really is this precise. You got to be that good on this run to get to the Blue Crystal on time. Freeland says that it's a 10-second window, but I don't think I'm losing 10 seconds. You know, I don't think I'm losing 10 seconds anywhere. Like 10 seconds is a lot of time. I'm not losing 10 seconds in execution. There's half a second right there just from that miss. There's a knockback, so we'll start that over again. Well, that sucks. Getting this floor drop can be challenging. Any floor drop can be a little frustrating. If the setup is right and you're confident in the setup, then it's much easier. I feel pretty confident in this setup, so no wasted motion, no bumps, no. That's okay. We can call that a boost. He knocked us forward, so that's a time loss right there. I would like to find a way to kill that guy on his way up, but I don't know if he can. All right, that's a pretty good setup for that. It's amazing when you feel comfortable and you know the setup is right. You actually do a better job. You could have the right pixel and not know it and still fail because you're like, I don't know. All right, there we go. That's good. That's clean. That's clean. Ah, knockback. It's all right. We're improving. We are getting better. We're doing better things. We're making something of ourselves. We're going to be legends in the Castlevania II world. Oh my god, I should be asleep. What is going on with my floor drop right now? I should be asleep. There's no reason I should be awake right now. Okay, that was a little slow, but it's okay. It's a slowdown. I was a couple pixels ahead of where I should have been. I have 6 minutes until my stream ends. Supposedly. We'll see how I'm doing. Knockback. F that. F that in the A. I need to get this floor drop on the first or second whip. I mean, I really need to be precise here. There we go. That's good. Bruh. Bruh. I feel like I am not feeling it right now. That's okay. Third whip, or whatever. If I lose it because of a third whip, then it may just be too precise for my abilities. That's a boost, I'll take it. That's not. I gotta get out of this jail here. For some reason I'm not hitting it. I ain't bussing, as the kids say these days. Who are the kids? I don't know. I have 3 kids, actually. I have 3 children. They all think their dad is cool. At least that's what I'm telling myself. Because I am cool, man. I'm playing Castlevania II right now at 4 o'clock in the morning. Like, what's more cool than that in the world? Bump back. I'll tell you what's more cool, being able to get through this section here without getting my tail handed to me. Again, like I said, I'm tired, you know. I haven't practiced in a few days, so just got to get good at this section. You know, the nice thing is, like, this little challenge that I'm doing is really cool because it only is going to make me better. Even if I don't use this, even if it's not something I deem to be a viable solution for me, like, just getting better at these motions, you know what I mean? That costs me a little time. Ooh, you know what? That hurts because I had him with the whip. I just hit the holy water instead. That sucks. Couple of bad slowdowns there. Yeah. Oh, you know what though? I feel good because I know I can get those fishmen coming up. I know that now, so that gives me a little confidence. Those of you who are weird enough to stay through this whole stream, thank you. Please consider liking and subscribing to my channel if you like seeing me take knockbacks in Castlevania II. If that's kind of your thing, then let's do it. Join up, join the team. I try to play this game every week. My work schedule is pretty tough, but I make time for things I care about. And kids take precedence over everything else, but after kids, it's about, I'll take the boost. After kids, it's about finding things that I find joy in, you know what I mean? Even outside of my dynamic with my children, there's things that, you know, you find joy in life. And for me, comic books, video games, guitars, I'm a musician, Some of you know me as a musician. Some of you know me as something else. But spent a good portion of my life playing music for money, and I did it for a living for a few years. And take the boost. And now I'm, now I'm a homeowner, and I live in Wisconsin, and my kids are growing up, and that's all that matters to me. Oh man, I had that. I'll get the next one. I believe it. I'm confident. Yep. There's a little slow down there, but that's okay. Damn it, I keep hitting that guy. I keep hitting that darn guy. Okay. So the werewolves here take 2 hits. The skellies take 1 hit. This guy here is a pain in the ass. Yeah, feels good. Motion feels really good right now. That was slow. That was slow. That was also slow, but I'm not out of it yet. That was slow. A little slow down there, but I think we're okay. That was slow. Should have gone down. What the hell's the matter with me? I was thinking we were already at the next place. Hey, but you know what? That screen felt really good right there, That felt very good. If I could just highlight that, put that as my highlight, people would be very impressed with my skills at Castlevania II. Oh my god. So late. So late. Oh man. Come on now. There we go. 3 whips, that's alright. Whatever. There's a little hiccup there. My thumb slipped off the keypad, so... Or off the controller pad. A little slow down there. Nothing run breaking yet. That's not gonna help. That's not gonna help. Hey, all that felt really good. All that felt really good right there. Ooh, got the floor drop. Very cool. Hey, I feel pretty good about this run. We're going to see what time it is when we get in the door here. I think it's going to be earlier than it was at our previous temporary save state, because I think this was well executed. I think we executed very well in this stage, in this portion of the stage. Alright, now we can break. 11:10, so we saved a lot of time there. We saved 32 in-game minutes just by being clean. 32 in-game minutes, what does that equate to? So if 12 hours is 3 minutes, that would mean 4 in-game hours is a minute. So we saved, I don't know, 15 seconds, something like that. 10 seconds, 15 seconds. All right, it's 11:10. Let's buy this set. Let's buy this chain whip. Well, it could have been better. I'm not really going for speed. Like I said, this is just about the day-night cycle. I don't really care how fast I'm going in these buildings and shit. I don't care. It doesn't matter. So we have the chain whip. We have 4 hearts left. So if you were watching, we killed a lot of enemies and got a lot of hearts to drop. but because I don't really care, as long as I had 150, that's good. We just left the hearts behind, so let me save this right here. So now we are saved at 11:10 in the morning. We are off like a herd of turtles. I believe we can do this. I believe we are good. I just got to be efficient and effective. Coming through here. No wasted motion. That was one extra whip I didn't want, but that's okay. That whole section feels much better. I would say that whole section there over the past week has become extremely consistent for me, because before that I was really struggling to get through there consistently. That's going to slow me down a little. Little slow down there. Nothing game breaking. Nothing run ruining. That's unfortunate, that lag right there. I did not get the patterns I wanted, so, and that was another slowdown. So this section here has not been as good as my last run, but that's because we haven't practiced it as much. We played that other one a whole bunch. I'll take the boost. Here we are in town. We are close, man. If we don't get this, we're going to run this last half of this back again. We're going to run that again, even though it's past the time I said I was going to stop. Because, man, I really feel like this is possible. When I get the thing strung together... Okay, here we go. We're going to be closer than I've ever been, I think. I don't think we're going to make it. Oh, it's so close. So close. We got it. Look at that. Holy shit. And it's 5:58. Watch this. As soon as I hit start, it's going to go to night cycle. We just barely made that. Holy crap. We didn't have a second to spare. Maybe a second. Oh, my vape is acting funny. So we did it. Look at that. We fucking did it. I wonder, I have to look back. I think that was one run. I don't think I started back from that save state in Veros. I don't think I started back there. I think this particular run, did I start back? I don't think I started back. If that's the case, I'll just snip that run and post it. That's cool, man. That's cool. Blue crystal before nightfall. First time for me. I'm excited. How long has the stream been? Almost an hour. Fuck, I gotta go to bed. Anyway, thank you guys for being here. I hope you enjoyed that. That's cool, man. If I can do that consistently, my speed runs of this game are gonna be so different, so much quicker. The only problem is that I use this time at night here before I get the blue crystal, because I'm never fast enough to get it. I use this time to grind for hearts, so I never have to worry about hearts the rest of my run. The only thing I need to worry about is if I game over before buying the Morning Star. But so my heart count's going to be much tighter, and I'm going to lose a lot more runs. But the extra time save, the 3 to 5 minutes of time save, just from hitting the right cycle is crucial. So, yeah. So anyway, this has been a lot of fun, man. Thank you all for hanging out. I saw a couple of you pop in. I haven't. Obviously, it's late as shit. It's 4:07 in the morning where I'm at. So I'm just grateful that you hung out. So thank you. Hope you enjoyed. We will see you on the next stream. Please subscribe if you haven't, because I'm going to be playing the crap out of this game. My goal is sub 45. My first goal was a sub an hour, and I hit that. I'm at 50 minutes now for my personal best. Next goal is going to be sub 45, which I think I could do if I did another run today. I think I could hit 45 minutes. And then my ultimate goal is to be under 40 minutes on this category. I know I'm never going to be contending for the world record. I just don't have the time to put into it, or the finger dexterity I think that some guys have. But I love the game, and I have simple goals for myself. Any percent no wrong warp, in under 40 minutes. That would make me happy. You can see my splits there. My most recent personal best is 50 minutes and 31 seconds. So anyway, thank you all very much. Have a great night. See you next time. Blue crystal before nightfall. What a day. Get off of work and get to do that. That's awesome.